I'm gonna just watch their body drop slowly. Oh, nah, yo. Go on.
Yeah, don't play with the fucking Area 51 people.
Yeah,
I think they should. Even though I think like I remember like last year it was like thousands of people I think went to Area 51.
Yeah, they
it was like a meeting out there.
Shit, like them niggas is dumb.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Them niggas.
Them niggas
I don't
is
think they ever did
stupid.
it.
Nah,
Yeah,
they was
did.
out
I thought
there.
they did.
Yeah, they was
Yeah.
out there. I remember seeing the videos and shit. Them niggas just out there like just doing dumb shit for real, for real.
Yeah,
Just for the
bugging.
moment.
You believe in aliens, bro?
I don't know, but I've seen some shit like some shit I can't even. I'm not gonna say it was like aliens. I just know I don't know what the fuck that shit was. So that's
Yeah.
all I know, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you say you might have came in contact with some shit?
Nah, I ain't contact. I just I probably
He said,
witnessed
nah, I
them
didn't know.
shits,
I
you
didn't
know
say
what
all
I'm
that.
saying? But it was over there, but like Langley Air Force Base in Hampton and shit.
Yeah.
So it was
I don't
a
doubt
neighborhood out there, Walker's Landing.
That
and
shit was
right?
about a Langley big.
So we was out there like nighttime type shit. Just all out there just chilling and shit. And like me and my man's Randy, you know what I'm saying? Free that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He a little wild young nigga, but
Yeah.
he'll get his shit together. But we was out there and we seen it at the same time. So it was like this like, you can like low key kind of see like stars over there and shit. So I like the little satellites and shit, you can see them shits in the sky.
Yeah.
So we seen that shit. We think it's like a satellite, but it's like moving like straight up and shit. And then like it just like flickered out and shit. Like you see like a little puff of smoke in the air. We was like, yo, what the fuck was that shit? like we looked at each other at the same time. I thought we was out there like smoking and shit. Like we smacked for real, but like,
Yeah.
so I'm thinking like, man, I'm tripping. Like, but we seen that shit at the same time and like said the same shit. Like, what the fuck was that? But I don't know what it was though. I ain't gonna say it was aliens. It could have been like Lincoln test or some shit or something. I don't know.
It'd be weird shit like out here, like we don't really see stars like that. So it's like when you do see some shit in the sky, it's like what the fuck is that? But
Bro, we see stars.
you had any alien experiences, Jalen?
Nah.
Yeah,
Not
me
yet.
either, me either.
It's funny
I
I
don't
mentioned
think-
that
I
nigga.
don't
You never
think I
know
had
what can
nothing
happen,
for
my
real.
nigga. Like,
I feel like they out there though.
I don't even
gotta
know
be
if
out
they're
there.
real.
Man, if I go
don't
out
know.
there, I'm not going near that shit. I'm not going near it. Let's put it like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the nigga in the car like I told y'all, so just in case, you feel me? Because I gotta make it home.
No, for real.
I gotta make it home.
Hell yeah, but nah, shit. Welcome to the offworld podcast.
Yeah.
I'm back with another fucking episode.
What's up, gang?
We sitting here with Tsea,
Everyone.
producer, rapper from
Producer,
Newport News,
rapper.
Virginia.
Yeah, for sure.
Producer, rapper.
Producer,
Artist.
rapper, artist,
Artist. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can go with that.
yeah, bro. All bros links will be in the description. Check them out, definitely. Thank you for coming on, bro.
Nah, for sure.
I wanted to fucking before we even get too far into, I wanted to shout out to Jalen real quick if we can.
Yeah, big
Bro,
shout out to
sold
bro.
out of his drops. He had some hats out. They sold out.
They sold out, man.
Shout out to you.
Like that, man.
Shout out
Cheers to
to
Jalen.
God.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
God,
for sure.
man. That's what consistency do. You feel me?
But I'm still tight.
Good work. You know what I mean? But them hats really is hard though.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to
really
grab, try to
appreciate
grab
it.
another one just in case, you feel me?
This
Just
nigga
to have in
did.
the cut. I hit him up. I was like, bro, I'm
Yeah.
about to come. I'm trying to grab another one.
I can't wait till that one gets available.
Yeah, he came in with a new colorway that's not even out yet to celebrate, I guess.
That
Yeah,
shit
I
crazy.
know, bro. I already had this. I got this one.
Mm-hmm.
This the green one, right? Or no?
No, it's the blue one.
The blue one.
Bro, I need
Yeah, I seen you with the
This
green one.
The
Yeah.
green one made when I got the black ones made. 'Cause
That shit
it was
got the
like-
green underbill. That shit crazy.
It was a dozen. So I was just like, yo.
Yo, it's crazy, bro. In like
two
high
of them
school.
Shits, I should just make them like just some shit for me real quick.
Yeah, no, you gotta do that
Drop
sometimes.
them shit sooner than later.
Yo, in high school, bro, I used to have like literally like 30 hats.
Yeah, a lot of hats.
And, like,
multiple hats.
You did wear hats. Why'd you
Bro,
stop?
I don't know. I was like, let me just switch it up a little bit.
Yo, and it's crazy because that's what I did. Cause you notice I won't really wearing hats like that like for a little while. Like once I started getting my hair done and shit.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't even wearing hats like that. I just started wearing hats like probably like like a couple months ago. Like probably like a little bit like last year, end of last year to now. Probably just started wearing shit.
Yeah, in
I
seventh
be
grade.
collecting them shits.
Yeah, you collect hats?
Yeah, from like the
That
thrift store.
hat you got on.
That's
is
somebody.
crazy.
That's a local hat too, right?
Yeah,
Who's
Jake.
that?
Shout out Jake, bro, for the creeper.
Jake. Jake, who?
Yeah.
Just Jake.
There goes Jake on Instagram.
I'm trying to see.
I
I don't know if I'm wrong.
thought that was some Kanye West shit.
No,
Yeah,
that
fuck
is a
with that.
very hard.
I thought it
hat,
was you.
though.
He liked the
shoes,
local.
His Bapes. Let's just go perfect with the Bapes that Kanye West got.
Hey, he a legend
No
out here, bro.
facts.
I'm not even
Yeah,
lying. I'm trying to get those new shoes Kanye just dropped. The all like plastic looking ones
Which ones?
with the holes in it. It's like all one solid shoe. No laces, no tongue. It's like
Hold on, what's on? What you talking about?
I gotta see.
you seen them
What's
shits,
the
bro.
brand?
The
Yeezy.
Easy foamers.
Oh, you talking about the
foam runners.
yeah, the little slipper
It's like
shits.
holes all in it and shit.
Yeah, I fuck with them shits. Low.
Yeah.
Crocs.
Yeah, I fuck.
Yeah, they're like- they're like Yeezy
outer
Crocs.
space Crocs.
Yeah, I fuck
Yeah, I
with them.
fuck with them shits.
I
I be
wear
seeing niggas get fit.
It's a
off with them
summertime
shits for
shit,
real.
like-
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I am trying to be on some shit this year though. You feel me? Like on some different wave type shit. Like I'm trying to have some shit that I know ain't nobody gonna have. Like just. I'm like, damn, nigga, how you get that?
That's
Don't
why I
worry
stay
about
in the
it.
thrift
You know what I
store,
mean?
bro.
Don't worry about it, little mama.
I stay in the thrift store. Like before that shit got cool, like I was
The thrift.
in the thrift store. Like that was another thing. Like niggas used to be like, you going to the thrift store, bro. Like, at the time, like the only people you would see in the thrift store was like old people or like maybe like some college people getting like some little knickknacks for their like dorms or some shit like that. But like the shit they be going for like hundreds of dollars now. Like on a resale market, like I was able like to pick up with ease at the thrift store like $1 type shit. Like,
Yeah, they be having shit. They're like- I just wish
that
they would
shit
like
crazy, bro.
fucking
Or
pay you
yard
more.
sales, bro.
I don't know. I never seen no hard clothes at a yard sale.
Flea markets.
The flea
yeah, the
markets,
flea
all that
markets.
shit,
I was
bro.
just at the flea market like this past week.
The one right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bro, I grew up going to them shits with my fucking granddad and grandmother.
Me too. I grew up going with my parents and shit.
It was
Yeah,
this
my
one
mama.
place they had.
I used to be hyped to go there
Inside.
though.
Yeah, me too. My mom used to go to that shit. Like my mom
Only
my
for the
aunts and shit.
donuts that used to be out there. They used to have like little sugar donuts.
But they
I
had
used
so
to
much
like
shit.
kiosks.
As a kid, you like, damn, you just want to look at everything.
I ain't even talking about that. My bad, Jay. I ain't mean to interrupt. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the one up north.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
Yeah.
the sugar donuts. All right, go ahead, Jay. What you saying?
The sugar donuts.
Bro, on gang,
Them
bro. I'm
shits-
trying to tell you.
The
hey,
Chinese
look.
foods got some crazy.
Hey,
donuts.
that's
listen,
what I'm
after the
thinking
show,
about.
I'm gonna call my brother and I'm gonna let him explain. He gonna get hype when he gonna be
I
like,
bet you it's the
damn,
same
bro, I
shit,
forgot
yeah.
a word. He gonna get hype as a bitch.
It's like circle.
That. They like circle,
And
and
it's just sugar on the powder, sugar on the outside.
it's like I ain't gonna say it's not powdered sugar, but it's like cinnamon sugar. It's like some type of
Okay.
sugar. And bro, that shit is.
If you want
crazy.
maybe
I'm
something
right
similar,
here.
right here, number one Chinese. They got the little donuts.
Yeah, it
Oh,
sound like
I know
that
what you're talking about.
Chinese
Yeah.
I know
food.
exactly what you're
Everyone
talking about.
Chinese.
For real.
Nah, he not
Yeah.
even lying.
Nah, but nah, them little donut joints is them little Chinese donuts.
Yeah, I always said, bro, like I wanted to sell something at the flea market, like, cause it's only $25 a day to get a stand out there.
But we
So,
need-
like,
we
if
need
you-
to get on it.
If you have a product, like I feel like if you have the right product,
Yeah.
you making a couple bands out there every time you go.
Yeah,
thousands of
paying
people
the
coming through there.
25.
Cause it's a nigga in there right now. He got a shop in there. Selling like a bunch of fake sneakers and shit. And I be seeing
Yeah.
like
That's
old
a market
heads
for
going
that
in there,
too,
like,
though.
copping like, you know what I'm saying? Like but they don't know no better though. I
Yeah.
I went in there just to like look around and shit.
Oh no!
I'm
Oh
just
no!
like-
Definitely. Hey yo, hey, listen. I ain't even gonna say no names, man. But it was one nigga out the hood, bro. Bro, listen, they fried the fuck out him after, bro. But ain't nobody want to hurt his feelings and
My
shit. but
nigga
they-
got some fake
that shit crazy.
with the dunks.
What?
I was just thinking about
But
the
he don't wear them.
today.
He has them. They're like fucking. They're already like prototypes. So he just has them like out like decoration for decoration.
Were
type
there
shit.
were there samples or something?
I don't even know. He said they're fake.
Oh, they're
He was
fake.
like they're just like prototype.
Yeah. I gotta do it on Facebook. I'm not gonna say any names, but he has a lot of fake shoes.
He said the box.
Yo, me too. It's another nigga I know, but I just be peeping, just don't say nothing in the comments.
Yeah.
Niggas be like,
What-
yo, them
what
shit's
you gonna
fire.
say?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not,
I don't give a fuck.
that'd be whack for me to be like, yo, them shit's fake.
Yeah,
like,
like,
that'd be
no
some
power
whack
to you.
shit to do. Like,
you'd be like a bully.
yeah, I just sit back and just peep. Like, do your thing, bro. I feel you.
Shit, it might even be the better way because they got some good fakes out here.
I be on YouTube peeping
You know
and
what
shit
I'm
out.
saying?
People doing like the little comparisons and shit. You can notice when you have like the real and like fake next to each other, but like
Yeah.
it's scary if you don't though.
Matter of fact, it was a video of a dude trying to get Kanye to sign his Yeezys the other day. I seen,
Yeah.
and Kanye was like,
I
"Nah,
know
them
what
shit's
you're
fake."
talking
Like,
about.
bro, he
I
said
seen
these
that
fake. He
shit.
didn't even sign them. He was like, "I can't sign
Yeah,
these." Like,
exactly.
did he sign them?
He still signed.
You sure?
Yes, bro.
I can't remember. It's been so long. It's been so
Cause
long
he
since I seen that video.
understood.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
understood, bro. Like
That
he's
shit
like,
couple, that
oh
shit
yeah.
a couple years old.
Yeah, that shit mad old for real. Like,
But yeah, I remember that video.
that shit was funny though.
It's fake. And
That shit must have hurt. He probably thought he had the
He
real
showed him how they were
shit. And
fake
Kanye
everything,
himself
too.
telling you,
He's
nah.
like,
That boy
I
funny.
was like, damn.
He just did. Oh yeah, matter of fact, that's
He
what I
said he's
said.
fake.
He sold a documentary to Netflix. Y'all seen that for like $30 million?
Nah.
no,
I guess he's been working on a documentary for the last 20 years, and he just sold it to Netflix for $30 million. And it's supposed to be coming out soon
Bro,
this
it's
year.
The reason he's the richest black man on the. I don't know if it's in the USA or in the world.
He still ain't get Dave numbers.
Damn, he richer than Jay
But he
Z. That's
close, though.
crazy. That's
Bro.
crazy.
No,
Off,
they just crowned that
His own
nigga.
muscle too. Like,
Off of what you call it? Off of shoes though.
It's not just shoes though. He got like hella clothes.
I mean, but
It's mainly.
but,
I mean,
Ye-
it's
but
mainly like
Yeezy
the
is a
Yeezy.
billion. But
Yeah.
Yeezy's $1 billion company, bro.
Yeah.
No
Nah,
bullshit.
It's mainly off his name. His name.
Yeah, it is. It is though. But
Yeah,
if you
that's
do
a
your
fact.
research on that shit, bro, Yeezy's $1 billion company, bro.
Oh, yeah.
No cap. That nigga made $1 billion.
He
off
took
it.
himself out
you
of
see
debt.
how many 350s came out? Like, and people were copping them shits too.
That
every
nigga
time.
crawled
Bro,
out of
it's
debt.
one pair that I seen on
That's
what you call it on
wild.
Flight Club, bro. And it's only hey, matter of fact, bro, Jalen, remember the Yeezy shorty had that made the pants for me?
Mm-hmm.
Them Jones crazy, bro. I want a pair of them Jones, but I don't want the ones she had. I want the ones with the blue in it.
I want some Yeezys, but the ones I want are like 700-800. It's like I'm not really
The
trying to
one
buy that
you
right
like,
now.
yeah,
You
shouldn't.
just gotta
Shit.
put. If you ever do,
I
you
looked
gotta.
too.
You can't.
I couldn't
You
find
can
them
wear
in
it, but
your
you can only
size.
wear that jump for like you gotta wear it for like a crazy video or something like this. Is
See,
like,
I only got
put it
one
up.
pair of Yeezys. They like 350s, but I got
Okay.
them for I got them from Kevo. We traded. I traded him some the 2017 Royal Blue ones for them
Yeah.
shits. I regret doing that shit. Like,
Why you
I want
regret it
them
for?
shits so- I want them shits back. I don't even be wearing the Yeezys for real. Like, I mean, I wear them like when I see them and remember I got them shits, but like they're not like my go-to.
That's your everyday shoe.
Throw on and shit, and I'm like, but that one would have been one of
Yeah.
my go-to sneakers to wear. And I'm like,
Who are some of your like
shit.
who's some of your like producers that inspire you and shit that you look up to?
Damn.
I don't even want to say look up to. That just inspire
Nah,
you know.
you can say that. Like, I
Yeah.
don't mind. Like, it go from like the RZA, Jay Dilla, the Neptunes, Timbaland,
This nigga's
Chuck
naming
English.
legends.
Yeah, it's a solid list.
Name some solid people right there.
Chuck English from the Cool Kids. Shit, it's a lot for real. Like,
You seen that Wu-Tang series?
I just
Is
caught.
the
I
new
just
one out?
caught it. Season
Nah,
2
I'm still
haven't
waiting on
came
season
out
2.
yet, but I just caught up to it. Like, I'm like a humongous like Wu-Tang fan. Like I'm older than niggas, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
How old are you?
I'm actually 32. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
But
They
like,
say 30 is a new 20.
and it's funny because like niggas be thinking I'm like mad younger, but I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
bro, I'm not like that. But like, but I got like an older brother though. Like, he was like a real huge Wu-Tang fan. Like, and he was on some shit like he wouldn't let me listen to like no, what do you call like bubblegum like commercial rap and shit like that. So I was
Yeah.
like, he had me listening to like
No
Wu-Tang,
bubblegum trap. That's what
Killer
she used to call
Army,
it.
fucking Lords of the Underground, and like just a bunch like Mobb Deep, like all that shit like that. Like, so I grew up on that shit. So like when I got like old enough to like venture off and like find my own shit, that's when I got heavy into like the Neptunes and like Kanye and like my MySpace like full of like BBC, Neptunes clips. Like that was all like pretty much on my MySpace and shit back in the day and shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I looked up to and shit. Like,
Yeah, I just fucking you talking about that fucking bubblegum rap and shit. I was just watching on some random shit. I think the YouTube algorithm just pulled it up for me, but it was an old ass interview Vanilla Ice had
yeah.
on
They needed you to see that.
fuck, what's that? Damn, what's that one talk show? It was a black dude, Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
He was on the Arsenio Hall show, and Arsenio Hall was kind of playing him and shit. That shit was funny. But it was like, yeah. Now it just reminded me of some mainstream shit. He was kind of coming at him because he was like, basically, what was the fuck was he saying? Something about like white rappers were taking the spotlight off hip hop of black rappers and shit like that.
But see, it's
Something
funny,
like
like Eminem, my favorite rapper though.
For real.
Yeah.
Why do niggas even gotta say shit like that though? Like,
Yeah, like.
But you know, in
I
that
don't
time
know.
it was different. It was like I think he was the only white rapper.
He was like the 90s
He
and shit.
was.
Like, it was a wild era.
I don't even know. I'm not really.
Yeah,
hip.
off that song.
Ice
See,
Ice Baby?
the way niggas like talk sports is like the way I talk like hip hop. Like that's the way I study like hip hop.
So Eminem is your favorite?
Yeah, that's my favorite rapper.
I think 50 Cent is my favorite.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I just watched Get Rich or Die Trying like 2 days ago. Shit, mad inspiring.
I fuck with that movie. It's kind of cringy a little bit, but I fuck with that shit though.
You think it's cringy?
Some parts
what
I
parts
think
you think
it's
is
cringy. Like some like the gangsters, like the way they like were acting in the movie was like a little like not believable type shit. Like, oh, that's
Yeah.
like a little too much. But
No,
like,
at
I thought it was
at
pretty
first,
good.
Nah. When I first seen the movie, that joint definitely made me believe like, damn, this shit real. But
Yeah.
now it's like when you watch it, it's kind of.
it's like
I
kinda
think every
some
movie's like
funny
that.
part,
It's like because
yeah.
it's in the timing, like
right,
the timing.
right. This time period and
It's the
shit.
time
Like,
period, like it's like the
Yeah.
timing. That's all it really is for real.
cause like when it came out, I was like the same way. Like, yo, this
Like,
shit
damn, this
fire,
joint-
blah blah blah.
this joint lit.
But like watching it again, like years after that shit, it's like then this shit kind of funny. But like I still fuck with this shit though. Like,
Yeah, who else had a movie like about their life like that other than Eminem and 50?
Eminem.
And then 50. Like
That they were actually in the movie.
yeah, well, Eminem.
They might be the only ones.
Yeah, pretty much. I can think of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well they had the hardest ones.
Oh yeah, I watched 8 Mile a billion times. Like,
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that a few times too.
But no, I think one of the realest joints, like series is like they did on somebody's life was like I think the New Edition one.
I haven't seen that, but I know everybody
Bro.
said it was good.
Bro, that shit was actually like.
I need to watch that
'Cause
again.
they-
Cause I gotta
They
refresh. 'cause I
said
haven't seen it in
like
so
all
long.
the shit that happened on that joint was real shit
that
because
real?
they told like they all came together and was telling stories about how Bobby was acting, how Bobby was
Yeah.
like basically being selfish and shit, everything he did. Like that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was a T. Like how he was doing coke early, how he started being doing coke and all
I
that.
don't even know
shit.
what he's talking about.
Yo, it's good to like
This
do.
is junk, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That junk good by word, man. I said that my
That
nigga,
shit was OD.
It's good for niggas like to do shit like that when they still alive. Cause like they can like make sure that the story is telling about them is like legit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for real.
That's what
Like,
makes that shit better.
That joint was definitely a good jump. I think I don't really know what like. It wasn't like a movie. It was like it actually came on TV.
Like
it was like a
BET or something
series.
like that, right?
It was like a series or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know how y'all can find it, but I'm pretty sure if you like, it should be some scenes on YouTube. It should be some more up there now. Somebody said it.
Yeah, I got a question for all of y'all. If there was a movie about your life, what would the opening scene be?
Me balling everybody up. Basketball.
You don't even ball like that.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, don't play with me. Anybody want to ball, I'll ball your ass up.
All right, we
Believe it
believe
or
you.
not.
We believe you.
Ask anybody. Man, I'm trying to tell you. Just know.
I don't know, bro.
I'm blocking nigga shots.
My days be so random that it's like they don't start the same. So like, if it would be something, it would be mad random. Like
All right.
I couldn't think of nothing.
Okay. What about you, bro?
So you think
I
of like
can't
a
think of
movie
shit.
like starting from like
Start
talking
wherever
about
you
your
want to
life.
start from. It's a movie about your life.
All right, so like you seen the movie like mid '90s.
Yeah.
All
The
right,
the skateboarding
yeah,
one.
so you know, like the opening scene when the little kid is like in his brother's room and like messing with his stuff. And, like,
Yeah. Then he beats him up.
that was literally me to my brother. Like I used to be in his shit.
You was a younger brother or the older brother?
Younger brother.
Okay.
I used to always be in his shit. Like I used to like really want to be my brother. Like I thought he's like the flyest nigga, like the
Yeah.
coolest nigga, like all that shit. Like
See, I'm the oldest.
Oh,
so
word,
I'm
word,
getting a
word.
new perspective from.
yeah. So like all the music he listened to, I want to listen to that shit. All the clothes he wore, I want to wear that shit. Like
Nah, that was like me for real though.
Yeah.
I feel it though.
it's like that opening scene when he's like in his shit. Like all that shit he was doing was all the shit I used to do. Like I related to that scene like so crazy. Like
Yeah.
so that might be like my opening scene, like something like similar to that.
That's interesting. So you wanted to be just like your brother. Like I feel like
Mm-hmm.
both of my brothers like they're younger than me. I feel like they're like opposite of me.
Right.
But at the same time, I do be feeling like one of my brothers, they kind of, I don't want to say act like me, but they like, you know what I'm saying? What's the word? Not even resemble me, but you know what I'm saying? Was your brother rapping?
Nah, he
or
wasn't
producing?
making music. I just thought he was a cool ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but like,
How much older is he than you?
He's almost. He about to be like. He's almost in his 40s. You know what I'm saying? Might be 40.
Okay, so he like 8,
Like
9
30,
years.
39. Yeah. So like, everything he did, like I just wanted to do. So like, the only difference between my brother and his brother was like, my brother was no lame ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how his brother in the movie was like a lame nigga. Like, he ain't had no friends and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, that was the opposite of my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I witnessed like my friend, I mean, not my friends, but like my brother's friends, like wanting to like wear the shit that he's wearing, like trying to act like him or try to dress like him and shit like that. Like, I grew up witnessing that shit, and like, I don't know, it just made me like, I guess growing up, it put me like in the mindset to like not try to be like other people and shit. Just be yourself. Like, don't try to be cool. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just being you, just chilling is cool enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas go fuck with the shit you doing anyway. So like, not to like be on like no cocky shit and like that, but like I've had like those instances where like niggas would like try to like do some shit that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like my friends and shit like that, like on some playful shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, it was just me coming to my brother. The only difference is like I did music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how'd you get into music? How'd you like? You started producing first?
I started rapping first. I started rapping when I was like 8 and 9 years old. So like, I started like making beats because it was the era of like, it started becoming like an era like everybody was like making a sound that sounded the same, like some like when it was like transitioning to like everything sounded like down south shit, you know what I'm saying? And so like all niggas beats were just sounding the same, like very simple, just very like 808 clap type shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't even want to rap over them shits. Like, I don't even want them shits like for free, you feel me? Like, so like it was this nigga in my school, Crush, who was making beats, and he was passing out CDs and shit of his beats and shit. I think he knew I rapped and shit. Like a lot of niggas didn't know, just like my closest niggas and shit. But I think he knew, maybe like heard me like freestyling something like that, like in the hallway, some shit. I don't know, at lunch. But so he like one day like gave me one of his beat CDs, whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, like the beats wasn't like nothing crazy, you know what I mean? But like just the fact that he was able to make some beats was like crazy to me. Like,
yeah, now people don't really get that nowadays because it's so easy to make shit.
Right.
You can get a fucking laptop, make whatever. Like back then, that was the first hurdle, just being able to make something type shit.
But now though, for real though, like you ain't lying though, cause look, that nigga Show Off, bro. That nigga beats, bro, on everything, bro. That nigga made a beat out of so many shit, bro. Like SpongeBob, you feel me? Like I find
he took sounds from all different.
That's what he was doing.
SpongeBob. And just do it, and bro, like word on everything. Like the first mixtape I ever made was with Show Off, bro, and that shit was crazy, bro. So I lay it like, and I used to sit there and just watch him do that shit, like, bro, you nice as a bitch, bro. Like, how the fuck can you do this shit? You feel me? Like, and he'll tell you, bro, cause like niggas won't even rapping hard like that. Like niggas was just doing it for real. Like, know what I mean? But,
I was gonna use him for my VA challenge person. I was gonna do that shit probably tonight.
Right.
You know, the challenge shit. AJ had started a challenge. I don't know if anybody's actually gonna do it, but VA challenge. Whoever, if you fuck with somebody in the 757, let them know. Like, just tell them you fuck with them. Basically, like.
Yeah, my nigga.
I do that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my guy Show Off.
Yeah, I know.
He definitely was one of the
for
first
sure.
dudes out here, bro. Because around that time, wasn't nobody really making their own beats like that at a young age. He was like, what? I had just turned 18. I think he like 2 years older than me. He was like 15 or something. He was like 15 making beats, recording himself, nigga, doing that own shit. We made a whole tape. Was passing that shit out the hood and everything. We young as a bitch, bro. That shit was crazy.
Like, that shit was
After
fire.
that, bro, I was
Seeing
like,
niggas
oh
do
yeah, I
shit.
gotta go stupid.
That boy got
niggas
locked.
rapping songs on MySpace and shit was just, I'm like, damn, these niggas recording songs and shit, like dropping shit, and niggas is hearing that shit. Like that shit was just fire to me. Like,
Right. I wish I could go back and play my MySpace song.
Was I making content?
I'd be looking for my shit.
MySpace? Yeah, I don't think I was making content MySpace days. Like I was making YouTube videos in like 6th grade. That probably was MySpace. But it was like super shit. I used to be a magician.
Hell yeah.
So I would do like magic tricks on YouTube and shit. It's probably still up there somewhere. It's just it's literally
I need to go to
crazy.
Find them shits, bro. I want to see them shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm Samir magician tricks.
Bro, I had made my little brother disappear. I thought it was so cool.
How you make this disappear?
Like I just cut the camera and like moved him out the way and started it again, like edited it and shit. I was like, yo, I'm a fucking like I'm a technical wizard. Like I'm out here.
Oh, it's not. Did it look like you stopped the video and you made?
Yeah, it wasn't like professional. Like it was shitty.
Yeah, that shit got you ready for the podcast, though.
Yeah.
And the podcast and shit.
How you feel? Just like, yeah. What are just like some of your thoughts on just like, just putting out art? Period. Like we all, you know what I'm saying. We had the level before we blew up. So how do you feel about just putting out shit? And there's like you have people that fuck with it, but then also there's like not that many people. So you kind of just throwing it out into the universe, hoping it sticks.
I mean, that's basically what it is. Like just throwing out there to the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be wanting to hold this shit in. Like, I gotta, like, get this shit out. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be the only nigga just hearing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like the views and all that shit, or the plays or whatever, really, like, not to sound like cliche and like the play, it don't really mean much for real. Like, it's always, like, super fire, like, whenever anybody like tell you like, yo, I fuck with your shit, or I heard your shit, or you know what I'm saying, like, so like that kind of like outweighed like the numbers for real, like at this point, like that's all I got, you know what I'm saying, like it's the people who's listening to this shit. So like if I'm gonna push it, so I'm in the mindset, all right, bet. So let's say it's like only 3 people who's listening to your shit. I got these 3 people, so I got 3 people to satisfy. You know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
make some shit that these 3 people are gonna fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And hopefully tell 3 more people.
word, like, so just putting out there to the universe for real.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got any thoughts on that? On just putting out art?
Yeah, it's like,
Staying consistent?
yeah, that's something I'm working on with myself. Staying consistent, like just having fun, just loving it. You feel me? That's where, like, don't get it fucked up. I love making music, but I ain't get in that mode yet where it's like, I bet this what the fuck I'm doing. You feel
All right,
me?
nigga, so get in that mode.
I'm trying to, nigga. I'm trying to, but I'm getting back there though. You feel me? Like, I'm slowly getting back. Like shit, a lot of shit starting to come together. So I'm proud of that. So long as, know what I mean, I get everything together to the point where like, I bet I'm ready to drop. Cause I'm ready to yeah, man. I want to have like one of them videos like.
He talking about he not in that mode. He got a whole project about to drop.
I do got a whole project about to drop, but I'm talking about like I gotta get in like a certain mode, like a hungry mode. You feel me? Like a oh yeah, live you back type shit. Like this nigga living not playing type shit. I gotta get back in that mode. And keep dropping consistent, but it's coming though, man. Don't need a trip. Nah, I mean summer here. So, but if we take a trip or something, bro, we definitely gotta shoot a video at a time. Cause I think we done shot everywhere we can in Virginia.
Yeah, it's about the concept with it now for me, man.
Yeah, for real.
I can't wait till motherfuckers have like budgets for these shits. Have like $1 million budget for the video.
I must say, y'all niggas shit is
going crazy.
already crazy. Like, imagine doing a budget behind that shit.
Bro, if they gave me $1 million for a video, I get a
That
like
should
I said
be a
in that I
movie.
said in that song, we might get an Oscar just off the B-roll. I'm trying to tell you.
That shit might be a movie, like us.
Like
I can only imagine.
we're gonna be at the Oscars like best movie award of 2022 goes to Selmir for the PG Ling video.
Exactly.
Shot by I don't know who's gonna shoot it or edit it, but
But we told y'all, fuck niggas.
yeah, man.
Stay down, man.
I heard that song
Be drunk as
Green Ranger.
Yeah.
You dropped a song Green Ranger.
Green
You put that in the thread. I be trying to use that thread. I like how you put it in there because I want actually other people to use that. For people who don't know, we have a little IG thread and shit, but yeah, I want people to be active on that shit. So I was happy to see you post
I
up there.
be people in there when niggas be like posting shit in there, like You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, it's not as much love shown in there as I would like to see, but
yeah, I mean,
it's getting there.
What you talking about?
it's getting there.
That little IG thread we got on the messages, I think you're in it.
Oh yeah, I knew you talking about. Yeah. All right, I know what you're talking about now. I think you're talking about something else. My bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, niggas do need to get like more active in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because you know that
that's a
algorithm
perfect
crazy.
spot.
Like if you post a picture or whatever you post, if like it's all about like within that first like 30 seconds, if you get like a certain amount of likes or like traction right away, the algorithm will push it even further. So people do that. People will like make like threads and shit like yo and just let each other, like you have like 10 people in your group like yo every time we drop, we all go like and comment real quick so the algorithm push it further. Like we was doing that a few years ago, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's how I peeped the good news tape. Like when y'all posted the thread, I think it was like the I don't even think it was out yet. Y'all just posted it. It was like a private link to it, something like that. Yeah, that's when I first heard it. Like I was like, nah, this shit is.
Yeah, we put in some work on that tape. We worked on that tape for like 3-4 months.
Yeah, that shit was a vibe.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like when y'all dropped that tape in the thread, the private link. Like I was in the mode of like, bro, I don't even want to do this shit, bro. No more. Like I don't.
You was feeling discouraged.
Yeah, like, but that shit, like, I was like, nah, bro, I gotta make some shit. It was like that tape, a combination of that tape and it's this artist in New York that I'm working on a project with right now, Ricky the Ruler.
You talking about the dude with Taylor Gang?
She's a female. She's a
okay.
singer.
You know what I'm talking about though? The dude with the long dreads on Taylor, I think Ricky something.
I haven't kept up with Taylor Gang.
Yeah, my bad for cutting you off though. Yeah.
I don't know who
That's a shorty though.
Yeah, but nah, she a shorty. Like she sings, she rap. You know what I'm saying? Like she's OD fire, right?
Yeah.
See, I be like coming across people like on IG, right, to work with, like, and it'd be like those people who might have like those paid promotion
Like
posts or
sponsored
whatever.
videos.
Yeah,
I've did that a couple times.
yeah. So sometimes I might find some people up there who
Me too.
got some heat. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
too.
Like I'll end up following them, but or sometimes like an artist might like randomly like follow me or whatever. Like I'll actually check their page out and shit.
Yeah.
So I want to say she had followed me or something like that. So I like went to see like the music she was posting, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And all that shit was fire. All that shit was heat. But she had this one video up there. It was like a screen recording of like a demo to another song she had dropped. I think it's called Game She Played or something like that. But it's like a completely different version, different beat, different verses. Like she's actually rapping in the beginning, and then she breaks into the sing at the end.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. Like I was just like listening to it like all the time. You feel me? Like the beat was on some like some icy twat type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she was just killing that shit.
Icy Twat, he's crazy.
Exactly.
Where's she from?
She from New York. So like so I just like randomly hear up. I was like, yo, what type of beat she like rapping over? You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I forgot exactly what she said, but it was like anything that's like
Icy
I can,
twat
like,
type
fuck
beats.
with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I asked her if I can like send her like a couple beats, whatever. So I send her a couple beats. And she like fucking with them shits. I wasn't knowing what to expect for her. Like I'd never be.
You
knowing
made it
what
with
to
her in
expect.
mind or just some joints you had in the cut?
It was some shit I had in the cut.
How many beats you got with you? Or is it just that one song y'all about to drop?
Nah, we about to drop a project together. Like
Oh,
a
word.
project, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
Damn.
Yeah, so like
Be on the lookout for that.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So like
No hyperbole.
goddamn, she did like a demo to one of the B-side center and sent it back.
Yeah.
And it was nuts. So I'm thinking in my head like, well, for a while I've been looking for like a female artist, right? Cause I've been wanting to like in a way recreate like Timberland and Aaliyah, bro. Like
You want
Like
like
that-
really, you want to really lock in with somebody?
yeah, exactly like that. Like inspiration is from like the 1 in a Million album. Like that shit is like he actually like changed the game with like his production style on that album. Like the 4-page letter beat was like some shit like niggas had never heard before. Like it was some different shit that like actually changed shit, like the double time drums and all that shit like that. Like it was never heard before. Like I wanted like to do some shit like locking with a female artist like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I heard that record or whatever, I was like, damn, this can be like on some Timbaland Lee shit. So she replied. So she hit me up. It was like, yo, we about to be like the next Timbaland. I was like,
hold on, and where she's from again?
Facts, New York.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure like what part of New York, nothing like that, but like, and like her boyfriend, he make music too. That nigga fire as a bitch too. Like, I'm like, dog, I'm trying to lock in that food as well. Like, y'all niggas is.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Finding people on the internet that just like create too.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that's how I feel with bro and Nate and shit. This dude's in a whole other fucking continent, and it's just like you see motherfuckers just like with that same dream and shit. It's inspiring, bro.
Bro, I met a nigga in Iraq who was saying he fuck with my shit, and that shit was
Online.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, that's that
Like,
shit,
niggas
bro.
in Newport News is not even like linking like that. Like this nigga in Iraq, like
They starting
God
to
damn.
more, bro.
Where
They start.
come out?
I feel like people around here starting to link more, man.
Yeah,
I don't want to say
peeping
it's because of the Off-World podcast, but
that. it might
have something to do with it.
It might be. I be having some.
We
some
playing
shit
our
up
part.
there.
Is
We playing our part, man.
is.
VA challenge. We gonna make a VA challenge, bro. Shout out to AJ. AJ did the first freestyle on the show. The show actually premiering right now.
Oh yeah,
I
put
go
it
watch
tonight,
that.
right?
Yeah. That should be funny. We have a joint premiering tonight while we doing a new episode.
Like my routine, like I'll come home from work, and like I roll a J and like
You don't smoke
the
blunts?
one. I'm taking a break from blunts.
I fuck
but,
with
like,
you.
know what I'm saying?
I fuck with you hard now.
Yeah, so like I just roll a J and like throw on like the Offworld podcast, just watch that shit. Like when y'all like drop like a new episode and shit, like I be on that shit. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like my first episode I seen was like, well, I got hip to it because Ellis and Joff was up here. So that's how I got hip to that.
That's when I still had the shades. I retired those.
Yeah, you did. You did have the shades. So
Yeah.
like I was like, nah, this shit pretty dope. So I like just went back and like started like looking at like the other episodes and shit. Like I was like, nah, I fuck with this shit.
That was a hard episode though. I fuck with that. Josh supposed to come back on, but actually we got a DJ Boy Girl book too.
Oh, where?
Damn, I just dropped it. I usually don't even be announcing shit before, but
Yeah, shout out to her.
she's supposed to
Yeah,
come.
she
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
With chop it up with her though.
Her whole
She dope.
style crazy. Like,
Yeah, she
for
dope
real,
as a
for real.
bitch,
She's like, I
man.
think she might be a time traveler, to be honest.
Bro,
with you.
y'all see the hats that Will and Boy Girl
I think she might
collabed
be a
on?
time
Was that? Was it? You sure it was them two?
Yeah, they
The one that dropped like today or yesterday?
yeah, they sold out.
Wow.
I'm talking about what happened?
I thought it was Avant and
Yeah,
I know it was her though. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, club with the patches and shit. Like,
What y'all talking about? Hold on.
Avant or Will and DJ Boy Girl dropped like a hat collab.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I want to see that bitch.
That's what AJ was talking about on the show.
Oh, he was. Damn.
Yeah.
them shit's crazy. Them shit's sold out. I just found that shit out today. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That shit couldn't wait till like Friday. I would have had one.
Yeah, it's just
That shit
like-
crazy how motherfuckers really just making their own waves. Like,
Now what's
I love it,
fire
bro.
is like some shit sold out. Niggas charge like $110 for them shit. Some shit sold out like.
oh wow.
So that's even more fire. So like
That's
shout
hard.
out to them.
For real?
Hell yeah. Shout out to
That's
them.
like, what
kind- what kind of hat- like, what
it's
was
two
on the
different
hat?
hats. It's two different hats.
I'll
It's
pull
like
it up for
one
you
that's
right
like custom with the patches on it. It's like black, got VA on the front of the shit, and the other one's like it's the same hat but without the patches and shit. But the one with the patches sold out though. I know for sure.
It's these. You can scroll down too.
Let me see these bitches.
Nah, shout out to them too.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I know they
them shit
sold out.
nuts.
Definitely shout out to them for that. Gotta give them a little clap for that. Yo,
So they still got some of the regular VA joints?
They might. I think so. I just
I
peeped
understand why the
the.
patches one sold out because I would have grabbed them bitches
Right.
too.
But I'll get either or though. Like for real, for real.
Ryan been on a damn copping spree. He been copping clothes from all local brands.
Yeah, all local
for like the
brands.
past month. Every other
That's
time
what
I
I'm
talk to him,
trying
he's
to
like, "Yo, I
get
just
on,
got this
bro.
shit from this person."
Yeah,
like,
I just put in the order with this nigga in Norfolk. I forgot his fucking shit, bro. I don't know. I mean, niggas smoking.
Yeah, this
Just
nigga,
supporting, just know what I mean, just
Yeah, like-
supporting motherfuckers. Yeah,
This
man.
nigga Hans dropped t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? And a duffel, like a little bag too. I think the bag sold out.
Yeah, like people really giving like motherfuckers really giving like the public around here like something to be proud of. Like, okay, yeah, like now we proud of the city. Like that's like the hardest thing to me about the Good News tape is that we called it Good News.
Yeah.
Because people say Newport News, they call it bad news. I never fuck with that.
Stigma away.
It's like, why y'all putting that negative energy on our city?
Right.
And it's like,
Yeah, for
good
real,
news,
'cause that
man.
make
Like,
motherfuckers not even want to come out there because it's always gonna be that one motherfucker that they gotta prove a point. And that's the only thing I don't really like about going out because it's always that one motherfucker.
yeah.
That gotta prove a
I'm
point.
always in the crib. Bro.
And
If I'm not at work,
yeah.
I'm in this fucking spot, bro. Like,
I feel it. Where you work at?
this place called CNF up. It's like next to Dodgers Chicken.
What is it though?
It's like a little warehouse spot.
Okay.
Yeah, driving a cherry picker, be up in the air and shit. Like
Cherry picker? Was that like a
a forklift, but like you standing up and you got like a little harness on and shit. And shit go up in the air type
you
shit.
probably get some good money for that though. You gotta get like
Yeah, I
certification and all that.
Yeah, you gotta. It's easy to get though. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
feel
gonna
it.
make it seem like that shit something she gotta go to school.
Yeah, bro,
for.
my boy, funny shit about that. You know, like all them machines have like the same key.
Mhm.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it's like yours is the same too.
Well, yeah, this shit got a key that's already in there. It don't come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
but like if you found another one of those machines,
It'll
that
work
same
on
key
it.
would work.
Yeah.
Like so, my boy has the key for like the little lifts and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we were in this like 2-3 years ago, betting like he had the key for the lift, and then we were just in DC, just walking down the street like in the city,
Yeah.
and there was one just sitting right there. I guess they were doing some work. It's like midnight, nobody's out there. He's like, yo, watch this shit. We drunk, bro. He hop on that shit drunk. He like, yo, wobbling and shit. He's turning on. He's like, yo, watch this, bro. I bet you my key work. I'm like, hell no, that shit not about to work. He turns that shit on, gets in it, lifts it up, starts driving around the street drunk in DC with that shit. I'm like, yo.
that shit remind me of
Funny shit.
Family
I had a video
Guy.
on my phone.
Family Guy with Peter Griffin was on the
That
forklift
nigga
and
better
shit. That's
funny.
what she remind me of.
That better do be lit when he drunk. He
Bro.
out, boy. I better do be out here.
Yeah, I think I told it on the podcast before, but he has a real hangover story. Yeah. I can't tell it again because I already told it, but I'll tell you though.
Man.
See, I ain't got no bad drinking stores.
Yeah, you say you don't
I
drink.
just-
So he was like, "Yo,
yeah.
I don't drink." I was like, "We used to be alcoholic."
Yeah, that shit was funny because everybody always assumed when I be like, what I stopped saying was like I don't drink no more. So when I say I don't drink no more, people automatically think I had like
Yeah.
some tragic experience or something like that. Like, nah, like
Nah, I feel
that's
it.
just not my thing.
I slow down too for like
Yeah.
I'm drunk already off this one beer. But I used to get belligerent like every fucking weekend and shit.
Hey, niggas, it's amazing to be out here lit. I remember watching y'all finish bottles. Like, damn, y'all drank the whole bottle?
Yeah.
Man, you were better, Julie, Chris, every fucking body. Y'all niggas be lit. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna just take my one cup and just sit in the back and smoke my weed. That's all I need.
Man, I probably bought a bottle like one time in my life, and that was like only because niggas was in CIAA weekend, and like, nigga, that bottle stayed in my trunk for forever. I started like selling cups of that shit at work for $1.
Hey yo, you want some shit?
Yeah, I was like, I don't even want this shit.
That's hilarious. Hell yeah, man. I've been asking all the producers too that come on the show like just how they feel about the production game in 2021. Any thoughts on that, man?
It's some heat.
Eating, man.
I about to say it. Yeah, they eating, but if you talking about like if shit is good or not, like it's some heat out there. If you know, if you hip, you know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely some heat.
Yeah, or just on the side of like you know how people used to always say producers don't get enough credit. I feel like
Yeah.
you think they get more credit now?
I think so because like we're producer, like you know, like I mean it's a handful of them who still do it like the traditional way, but like how many producers that you know that's like eating like don't got their tag at the beginning of the beat, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas know their names, you know what I'm saying? Like
No, well, do people put tags like big producers? I feel like they don't.
I mean, you like legends and shit?
Yeah, like Timbaland ain't got a tag.
Yeah, it's the legends
Pharrell ain't
don't
got
the
a
legends
tag,
don't
yeah.
be doing that shit, but like
So is that a level you get to where you drop the tag?
even like Swiss Beats had a tag.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Listen, some shit like
Showtime, like the oh shit.
He said some shit about listen.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know what it was. Said something though.
My favorite, my bad for cut you off. I think it was on that Wayne song where Swizz was talking this shit. That's my favorite recent joint he did. He was like, way too lit, we way too lit. They can't fuck with us. Or some shit like that. It was Damn, don't remember what song it was. My bad. What you say though?
I don't even remember. Like I feel like niggas know like who know these producers.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, it's hard for me to answer that shit because like I'm not even like a type of nigga who like be thirsty to be seen anyway, like or to be like in a spotlight or be like in the front anyway. I be comfortable like snug in the back, like.
Yeah. Yo, I was just thinking too, like I don't think does anybody around here do type beats on YouTube? I haven't met anybody
Around
yet.
here?
Yeah. Cause that's a whole market too.
Yeah, I thought about doing that shit, but I was like, nah, I don't want to be labeled like as a type beat producer, like.
Yeah.
Because it, like on top of that, like I hate when like, well, I don't like when somebody like tell me like what type of beat to make. 'Cause, like, I like to just like zone out and just make shit and just let shit come out and just like whatever I make is what I make. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
Like I be holding on to beats for a while too, like because I hold if I make a beat and I fuck with it when I make it, nobody would hear that shit for a very long time. 'Cause I gotta listen to that shit like every day, all day.
Yeah, I've been doing that with songs too.
To see if I get tired of that shit, if it start getting stale in me, then it ain't good enough for other people to hear. You know what I'm saying? So if I listen to that shit like every day, all day, and that shit still like fire, then it's like, all right, somebody might fuck with this shit. Then like I got a better chance somebody fuck with this shit.
Bro, I'll make a song and then like after I wish I could just like erase my memory of making the song so I can hear it like just with fresh ears. Like I want to make a song and then just erase
It's
my
like a
memory and then
drug,
hear it
bro.
as a new person, just so I can see how it feels like. Because you know when you listen to a song for the first time, it's a different feeling. Like if artists you fuck with drops a song, that first listen is different. Like it's almost like a drug. Like you're not gonna get that same feeling again. Like it's gonna be close, but it's like that first time is different. So I want to hear my own shit for the first time, which is probably impossible, but I don't know.
It is like low key how you get off of hearing something like your dope song, like a dope ass record.
I'll usually make one, bro, and listen to the shit out of it, like you said, and then not listen to it for like a couple weeks.
Yeah,
And then come back to it.
Exactly. Yeah, I do the same shit. Come back to it. If I come back to it, that shit still fire. Then.
Is you even from Virginia?
Yeah, I'm from Newport News.
Yo, this boy Jalen high as shit. I can tell you don't smoke like that no more.
Yeah, you over there looking lost. Bro, you looking lost as a bitch, yo. That's a slump cam right there.
You wanna go over there, bro?
No.
Take a little nap, man.
Hey, yo. That's funny. Yeah, this boy don't even smoke like that no more.
I don't.
Yeah, man.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, shout out that nigga Wavy Dave too.
Yeah.
Cause like a lot of times, it's been like a lot of times when I've been like, I don't want to do this shit no more, right? And again, I'm older. I'm an older cat, right? So I'm hitting Dave up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I feel like this. Like niggas is fronting on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to just stop putting
like
shit
that,
out, bro.
though.
Like, fuck that shit.
Nah, I think we all
Like,
can do that.
yeah, like, but Dave, he be the nigga be talking me off the edge, like, nah, bro, like,
Yeah.
you that nigga, like, nah, just go hard, like, do this, like. I'm like, all right, you know what? All right, bet. I'm about to go make some shit right now.
Nah,
Shit
we all,
crazy.
you gotta have those people around you. Yo, for me, I feel like it just becomes it's almost like an addiction.
Yeah.
Or like an obsession. Like at this point, it's like, I don't even think about it. I just wake up and do it, work on music or fucking, you know what I'm saying, think about a podcast or some shit. Like, it's just so engraved in my life right now.
Yeah, cause you don't
even
even
think about
have to. You don't have to think about it, cause like, I mean, if you really about that shit gonna come to you. It ain't gonna like leave you alone. Cause like, even when it comes to like rapping and shit, I don't sit and think about this shit and have something to write this shit down with. Like, I've never wrote a lyric down in my life. Like,
Oh, wow.
Damn, I remember them days, bro. Like them days used to
Yeah.
be fun, bro. Cause I used to really know how to freestyle.
Man, I always wrote, bro.
Bro, that shit fun, bro. Like when you could really just get on the mic and feel a beat and just run that shit, and everybody think that you wrote it the whole time, nigga. You ain't write that junk.
Yeah, no, it's fire.
But like on some shit like
That junk was a vibe.
I ain't gonna like I'm not a good freestyler, but I write in my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
so like I remember like a long time ago back when I was probably like 13 or some shit. I tried to sit down and write some shit down. And that shit was like not coming out. Like, I couldn't get past like the first 2 words. Like I was like, this shit, I can't do this shit. Like, and I remember like it was a point where I was kind of, it's kind of funny. Like I was like kind of embarrassed to tell niggas that I rap because of the fact that I didn't write my shit down. So I'm thinking like that's how young I am and shit, right? So like I'm like, in order to be like a real rapper, like you have to be writing your shit. So like, but I don't write my shit down. Like I do it in my head, so I'm not like a real rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I remember it was me, my sister, like one of my niggas from back in the day, like at my crib, and we watching some shit on MTV, and Jay-Z's up there.
That's what I was about to say. Like, whoever told you that,
Yeah.
must not know that Jay-Z doesn't write.
Yeah, so Jay-Z was up there, and I think he was like promoting like the Blueprint or some shit like that. And so niggas was like, yeah, it's amazing. Like he don't even like write his raps down. Like he just does it all in his head. Like I got hype. I was like, I do the same shit.
That's
so
when you
I'm
realized
like,
that was actually like a step up.
Yeah, I was like, damn, so like that's the way I've always been like doing my shit. And like I can be out just doing like regular stuff. Like a whole verse might just pop in my head like out of nowhere. Or like a whole like 2 verses might pop in my head just completely out of nowhere. Like no beat, nothing like that. Like just pop in my head. Like, and it usually always happens when I'm at work. I'm at work, I'm busy doing some shit. My occupied on some other shit. Like a verse like or a bar might just pop in my head like some crazy shit. Like,
No, I feel that. I usually just like, I'll be thinking about bars and shit sometimes too, but now I just like usually write in the mornings. I just wake up and fucking drink some coffee or some shit and write.
see, I want to get to like that where I can like sit down and like it be on like
do it
command.
on the spot.
Yeah, like just.
No, I can't. I didn't say I do it on a command every time. It's like a.
Well,
I gotta show up though. Like a lot of the
sometimes,
times
like,
it might be something, but I gotta show up and see.
if the pressure on, like I can come up with some shit. Like
Yeah.
like the first, like my verse on the Get Right record with me and Wavy Dave. Like I had made the beat and sent it to Dave, and I was like, but I want him to like, I want to like kind of like, I wasn't supposed to be on the song, or that wasn't like the plan for me to be on the song. But I had an idea for flow on the beat, and working the flow, like that verse just came out in the mix, and I just like ended up on the record. You know what I'm saying? With that verse. So
It's how it be. Sometimes you just gotta pull up and hop on it.
yeah, shout out to that nigga Dave.
Yeah, man. I be sometimes it be like off and on for me sometimes. Like the shit that Dante sent me, that's about to come out soon. Man, shit called Motto, but he sent me that and I wrote that I think in like 15 minutes. Like send it back to him and shit. So it'd be random, but I'm still trying to definitely get it to where I don't know if it ever gets to that point though, where it's just on command.
Shit, I know this nigga. That nigga will. That nigga fast as shit. Like,
Yeah.
I just sent that nigga a couple beats like past few days. Like he'll send that shit back like damn near like the same day, like the next day at least. Like, and it should be fire. Like, I'm like, damn, yo, like,
Oh yeah, I feel
we
it.
gotta, like, we already got a tape together. So the Midnight Pains. So like,
So that's kind of what you focusing on right now? Finding like people that you really fuck with, building like on projects with them.
yeah, like that's I want to find an artist that let me actually like produce them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Cause I be having like.
So Ricky the
ideas,
Ruler
bro,
is the
like,
first one.
She about to be the
Let's
first
give,
one.
let's giving you a chance.
Yeah, she's giving me a. Well, I can't even say that. I can't even say that. The first person that ever gave me the chance was Ellis.
Okay, shout out to Ellis. Oh, yeah.
This is like back in the day. This is like probably like 2013 or something like that with the Ellis EP.
That boy Ellis different too though, for real, for real.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is, man. Both of them. I can't explain their style, man. But if they style was to get like noticed, like by somebody that fuck with them, they're gonna be alright, man. Cause they got their own little wave. So they just gonna create a whole little wave. So they're gonna be alright.
Yeah, them niggas was like the first people to like actually like rap on my beats. Well, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Cause like back in the day, like probably like 09, no 2010, something like that. This nigga Ludacris used to have this social media platform strictly for artists called WeMix.
Oh wow, I'm not even hip to that.
Yeah, like I remember him on 106 Park promoting that shit and all that shit. Like this shit crazy, but
It's dead now.
yeah, that shit dead now.
Yeah.
I'm tight. I had like heat up there. Like I had crazy shit up there.
Okay.
But like so like artists and shit like connect with each other. Like you can either do music, film, whatever. Like whatever your talent is. You know what I'm saying up there, and it was supposed to be for like artists to get like discovered by actual like labels and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I actually had like a little small fan base up there type shit. So, and I was like selling beats up there for like $50 here and there, blah blah blah. But it was to people who were like buying their beats, but them niggas was like trash though. And I was kind of like getting tight. Them niggas was like rapping over my beats, right? So like one day niggas is on YouTube and just come across this nigga Ellis and Josh up there freestyling over one of my beats that I had posted on YouTube, on one of my old YouTube channels and shit. Like freestyling. And that shit was crazy. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like I didn't even like know them niggas like rap like that. Like I remember like playing around and shit. But I didn't know niggas like rap like that, whatever. So from there, like that shit, I ended up on the Butler did it. Tape from back in the day with Tempo 88. No, Tempo 88 was on the Ellis tape I did. But Skywalker OG, like the Kickback, Caviar and Cigarettes and all that shit like that, like shit I did for him on that tape. Classic in my opinion.
That's when Josh was in high school.
Yeah. Like that tape is a classic in my opinion. Like, but like, so it just like went from there, like just making beats with them niggas and shit, and like me, and then like through them. No, that's my those my cousins.
Okay,
you know
yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was like
music together. You know
So you didn't even know they're about to rap on it. You just ran across that video on YouTube of them rapping on it.
of them rapping over. I remember the name of the beat was "I'm Killing This Shit."
Yeah.
It was like me like trying to do like my best like Kanye impression. Like this is like around like my beautiful dark twisted fantasy era when I made the beat, whatever.
Yeah.
So like I seen them niggas freestyling with that shit. They used to post other videos up there like them freestyling. They had some shit up there called like the Low Show, like back in the day on YouTube.
The Low Show. Who
Yeah,
the fuck is that?
funny as shit. Like them niggas just up there rapping, freestyling, niggas at the mall and shit like that. Like I don't know, just funny shit. Like
Yeah, no, I definitely remember my folks were making content back then.
Yeah.
In high school though, like 9th, 10th grade.
Shit, that nigga. Every year I always go back and look at this video and be weak, but like that nigga Daddy doing the bitches on my dick. He's on YouTube rapping to like bitches on my dick, but like the beat was like some random beat that I had made and put up on YouTube. I thought it was like a funny beat, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't even supposed to be like no shit that'd be like I thought was hard, but it was just like some experimental shit.
Did he have
But,
glasses on him?
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
That's the classic video, bro. Like that nigga is funny as shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always be going back looking at that shit. That shit's a hilariously classic video. Shout out to that nigga Daddy as well.
Yeah, I fuck with Daddy. I ain't sure
Hell
I
yeah.
fuck Daddy in a minute.
It's just crazy how motherfuckers really been doing it for so long.
Yeah, I know, right? Like niggas, like that's the crazy. Like niggas been here, bro. Like niggas been here doing shit like back when like SHF, SLG, and all that shit like that. Like niggas been here. Like niggas is not like new out here. You feel me? Like
Yeah. You watch any podcasts? What other podcasts you watch?
I definitely be watching. Well, I haven't caught up on the Joe Budden podcast lately, but I be watching Brilliant Idiots.
I used to watch that like a few years ago too, but I kind of fell off of that.
Like
Got to get back into it.
like I was like on like the podcast shit like early like when Joe Budden shit was still called we'll name this podcast later.
Yeah.
It's like before this is like back when like Rosenberg was up there, some chick named Madi was up there, but he kicked her off the show or some shit.
Yeah, I'm not even.
But yeah, it's like back then.
Yeah, I
And
think
then,
Rory and Maul off the show now.
yeah, I know. I haven't been peeping the show since then for real. I've been working a lot.
Yeah, I
but,
feel it.
I got on Brilliant Idiots like mad early too. Joe Rogan.
Yeah, I think I was listening to Brilliant Idiots in like probably like 2014, some shit like that.
Yeah, I was on that.
2015.
I remember Joey Badass was he had some shit like back
Oh
when
yeah, I seen that. He had a little
like
podcast.
48 hours or 47 hours or some shit like that. I think it was called, or 47 minutes or some shit.
Is he still dropping those though?
Nah, he haven't dropped them shits in forever.
Yeah.
But that shit was pretty dope though. Like it was a dope little concept.
I fuck with it, man. I was just watching the DMX Drink Champs episode not too long ago. I know y'all heard what's going on with DMX.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Pray for that man.
Shit wild, bro. His Drink Champs episode was fire too.
Yeah, he was. He definitely was speaking some real shit.
I ain't peeped that shit yet. I've been seeing like the little clips and shit, but I haven't peeped that episode yet.
Yeah, I think they just started a new show. It's like it's not called Smoke Champs, but it's like they're smoking on it now. It's like a weed. Matter of fact, they just dropped the 2 Chainz episode. It's either dropped or it's about to drop.
What, Nori doing that shit too?
Yeah, it's Nori. I think it's just Nori by himself.
Yo, Nori be smoking the skimp blunts. He be peeping. Them
Hey,
shits
when
be
you have
dumb
the
smoke.
gas though, you don't really, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a fat one.
I guess
Real
when it should
shit.
be like mad skimp though, I be like, this kid gotta
That's
be
that
like,
old school. Ain't no reason to. Ain't no reason to.
Yeah, that's true. Like I don't be seeing no reason like stuffing a blunt either. I'd be like,
Yeah.
you just doing the most for what? Like it's
Realistically,
weed,
if
bro.
you have good weed, you're gonna eat no matter how fat your blunt is. You're gonna hit it 3 times and be
Yeah,
high
you
as
gonna
shit
be-
and be
you
like, do I really want to smoke
yeah,
this?
it's gonna hit you.
Like,
Like
all right. But yeah, man.
I just need a nice size, reasonable size. I'm good.
Hell yeah. Now we about an hour in too, bro. Like, what you want to leave the people with, man? You got anything about to drop soon? You want to announce or like any thoughts you have? You want to leave the people with?
I got some shit coming up with some placements on Half Cab's new project coming out whenever he decided to drop that shit. I'm waiting on that shit just like everybody else. But
Was that the Modern Time Skies?
Modern Time Skies.
Yeah.
Will got a couple projects coming out. One of them I got a couple of placements on. Get Right, Wavy Dave featuring me. The video's out. Yeah, Wavy said that when the video get to 300 likes, then he's gonna drop the official record for niggas to like actually play. Like that's why I prefer for niggas to hear that shit anyway. I want niggas to plug that shit up in their whip. I want niggas to like
Nah, it's
that
definitely-
shit go hit different. Like
Yeah, definitely different in the whip.
yeah, like
Start hearing shit.
He said you start hearing shit. I just when you be in that mood, like
yeah, you gonna hear
you
some
be in a
shit.
certain zone driving. So it's like, okay, let me.
You know what I'm saying? I got the niggas need to go click on that Green Ranger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I about to say. So you
Little
just
solo.
kind of drop singles like just sporadically. You know,
Just when it hit me, like I just
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't even like I need to, but I don't even be like waiting for like the mix. I just be like, fuck that shit, bro. I'm about to just
I
drop this
feel it.
shit, bro. Like I want niggas to hear this shit in the whip anyway. I want niggas to hear this shit in their headphones anyway. So
Yeah.
like I'm about to drop this shit now. Like y'all niggas either go fuck with this shit or y'all not go fuck with it.
I fuck with that one too because I really like the J. Cole song Green Ranger.
Oh word.
So off top I was like, yeah, gotta check this out.
See, that was like a a little metaphor in itself. Like, if niggas, that was one of those time periods when I felt like, yo, niggas is fronting on me, bro. Like, I need to come out here. So like, I grew up. I was a big ass like Power Ranger fan. So like, I remember like the Green Ranger is my favorite Ranger, right? So I remember like the episodes when he first came on the Power Rangers. He was like under.
You
the
actually
spell.
remember the episodes? Yeah, I don't know.
He came. He was under the spell and he was beating up the regular Rangers before he got cool with him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that was the metaphor. I'm about to like fuck niggas up before I like.
I get it. I get it.
Saying? So.
Hell yeah.
Peep that second verse out. The beginning of the second verse is gonna like all tie in.
Hell yeah. No,
Yeah,
fuck with that.
I be rapping for real.
Yeah, definitely check out, bro. So we're gonna put all the links in the description so you can, even if you're listening. I think we're actually starting to get more people listening to the show too. Like you know, we have the visual, then we have the audio. So shout out to everybody that's just listening. You can find all the links on Spotify too and all the other platforms too. But yeah, we appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Season 2.
Thank you for coming out, bro. Season 2.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. More shit coming.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
All the
Bro, you gotta
say
bye to the
guests.
people or something.
Yeah, bro.
This was hey yo, no more. Yeah, he can't smoke with us no more on the show. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Shout out to Jalen for selling the hats out.
Sure.
He got a new drop on the way. Shout out to TC for coming on the show.
Everybody.
Oh yeah. Today's VA Challenge Day. I'm probably gonna do it next year too if we remember. But if you fuck with somebody from the 757, just let them know today. Yeah, we showing love, man. They say Virginia is for lovers.
Every day's VA Challenge Day.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you guys, and I will catch you next time. Peace.